And tonight, St. Bernard Parish officials are blocking a highway in the southern part of the parish due to high water. Officials said a photo from the fire station in Wyclosky. You should be able to see Florissant Highway just below the middle of your screen, but it is underwater. This is right at the end of the Florissant Highway. Right now, the St. Bernard Sheriff has set up a checkpoint and is only allowing trucks to use the highway, so no small vehicles are allowed right now.
It's also a tough drive in Grand Isle right now.
There's a lot of water on Highway 1, and it took much longer than usual for our crew to make it down this afternoon. Eleanor Tabone is there now, joining us live with the latest.
That is right. It took us much longer to get down here to Grand Isle, and the winds, like Chris Franklin was just mentioning, is increasing the water levels along the coast. Now, I'm going to step out of the way. Now, we're down a street here in Grand Isle. Now, the police chief, the newly elected police chief, Christopher Hernandez, lives down this road, he told me today. Now, Yasmin's going to zoom in for you. Now, the water, he said, by his house is above his knee levels, and all of that water is just surged in, he told me, around 4 o'clock this morning. And he said he woke up this morning and told all the residents to move their cars, golf carts, campers, all up to highway, closer to Highway 1 to get them to higher ground. Now, I also spoke to the mayor of Grand Isle. He said that 9 pumps are currently operating and 8 more are coming in tomorrow to help get some of this water out back to the bay. Take a listen.
We flooded on most of the island. You know, where we built the levees in the back of the islands, it looked like it held for that little surge that came in. But we still got a lot of construction going on. And all our pump stations with FEMA, we just got some of the money to repair. And then we got voltage areas that's going on right now with energy there on the island to make it sure that, you know, that everybody has safe electricity. So I think it caught everybody off guard a little bit, not expecting that much of a surge. So what we're doing is we working together. We got a good group out. You know, we all together, my council, myself, and my levee board guys, and work with the Port Commission guys. And you know, my residents are kind of used to this, but they're kind of a little leery now, and they're saying, you know, I live right here too. You know, it's like we're kind of worried about this thing's not even close to us. You know, so you know, in fact, I paid my flood insurance yesterday, and I really couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
But you wake up the next morning, it makes you think. You know.
Yeah. Katie and Charisse, like the mayor just mentioned, the residents that I also spoke to, no one expected the water to get this high this early in hurricane season. And as you can see, the cars that are driving back down this way. Now, the police chief also mentioned no low-lying cars will be able to get through this street. And he said there's another couple of streets with this amount of water. But again, just making sure residents in the Grand Isle area, just be careful. Chris Franklin told me that flooding should be improving tomorrow, but still expect some standing water. Reporting live in Grand Isle, Eleanor Tabone, WWL, Louisiana.